Stop right now. Whatever you're doing, whoever you think you are, everything you believe about yourself is about to change forever. I remember the exact moment I discovered this truth. I was standing in my meditation room, surrounded by crystals, when suddenly every cell in my body began to vibrate with an energy I'd never felt before. In that moment, I realized something profound. I wasn't just observing energy, I was energy. And so are you. For centuries, we've been living under one of the greatest deceptions ever perpetrated, that we are merely physical beings, limited by flesh and bone. But today, that illusion ends. You're not human, you're human, a being of pure light, vibrating with unlimited potential. And I'm not speaking metaphorically. Modern science is finally catching up to what ancient civilizations have known for millennia. Let me share something remarkable. Researchers at the Fritz Albert Popp Institute discovered that every living cell in your body emits something called biophotons, literal particles of light. Think about that for a moment. You're not just containing light, you're radiating it. Let me tell you about something extraordinary that happened to me last year. I was working with a group of quantum physicists studying human energy fields. Using highly sensitive equipment, we measured the light emissions from people in different emotional states. What we found was mind-blowing. When someone felt joy or love, their biophoton emissions literally increased. They became, quite literally, brighter. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. This light isn't just random, it carries information. Your thoughts, your emotions, your very consciousness is encoded in these light particles. You're not just emanating light, you're broadcasting your inner reality into the quantum field. The quantum field, let's talk about that for a moment. Quantum physicists have discovered that at the most fundamental level, everything is energy vibrating at different frequencies. Your thoughts and emotions aren't just abstract concepts, they're actual waves of energy interacting with this field. Think of it like this. Imagine dropping a pebble into a perfectly still pond. Those ripples, that's you. Every thought, every feeling, every intention you have creates ripples in the quantum field, affecting not just your reality, but the entire fabric of existence. So, how do you begin to harness this power? I'm going to share 3 transformative techniques that I've developed through years of research and personal experience. First, start each morning by placing your hands over your heart center. Close your eyes and visualize golden light pulsing from your heart, spreading through every cell of your body. I've seen people's lives transform within weeks of practicing this simple technique. Second, throughout the day, become conscious of your energetic state. When you feel your frequency dropping, maybe through stress or negative interactions, use this immediate reset. Take 3 deep breaths while visualizing yourself as a being of pure light. Feel yourself pulsing with higher frequencies. Third, before any important interaction or event, practice what I call light field expansion. Imagine your light field extending outward, touching everything and everyone around you. This isn't just visualization, you're actually affecting the quantum field. But let me be real with you for a moment. This journey isn't just about light, it's about embracing your shadows too. I spent years running from my own darkness, trying to be all light. Until one day, during a profound meditation, I understood. Our shadows aren't our enemies, they're parts of our light that have been forgotten. Recent studies at prestigious research institutions have shown something remarkable. Human DNA actually emits coherent light patterns. This isn't pseudoscience, it's measurable, observable fact. Your very genetic code is composed of and emanates light. As you embrace your nature as a light being, you'll begin to notice something extraordinary. Your ability to connect with higher dimensional frequencies increases. I've experienced this myself, moments of profound connection where information and guidance seem to flow from somewhere beyond our physical reality. The question isn't whether you're a being of light the science proves you are. The question is, what will you do with this knowledge? How will you use your light to transform not just your life, but the world around you? But let me share something even more powerful, something I've never revealed before. Through years of studying quantum physics and ancient wisdom traditions, I've discovered what I call the Divine Light Protocol. This isn't just another meditation technique. This is a scientifically backed method for literally reprogramming your light field. Here's what most people don't understand. Your light body has 7 major frequency centers, each vibrating at different wavelengths. Ancient cultures knew about these energy centers, but now modern science is beginning to validate their existence through biofield research. Let me share a personal story that illustrates just how powerful this knowledge can be. Last winter, I was working with a group of researchers at a leading consciousness institute. We were studying the effects of focused intention on human energy fields. Using advanced biofeedback equipment, we could actually measure changes in someone's light emissions when they activated these frequency centers. What we discovered was revolutionary. When someone consciously directs their attention to these centers while maintaining a specific vibrational frequency, their entire electromagnetic field transforms. We could measure it, document it, replicate it. Here's how you can begin working with this protocol. First, understand that every thought you have creates a specific light frequency. This isn't metaphysical, it's physics. Your brain operates on electrical impulses that generate electromagnetic fields. These fields interact with the quantum field around you, creating what scientists call coherent light emissions. Start by spending 5 minutes each morning in what I call light activation. Place one hand on your heart center and the other on your forehead. As you breathe deeply, visualize golden light pulsing between these points. This creates what quantum physicists call a phase-locked loop, a synchronized energy circuit in your body. Now, let me share something that might challenge everything you think you know about reality. In recent studies, researchers have discovered that human DNA can be influenced by focused intention. Think about that for a moment. Your thoughts can literally affect your genetic expression through light and energy. I've seen this principle in action countless times. In one remarkable case, a participant in our research was able to measurably change their biophoton emissions through conscious intention. Their light field became more coherent, more powerful, simply through directed awareness. Here's a powerful exercise I want you to try right now. As you listen to these words, become aware of the energy field surrounding your body. Don't just imagine it, feel it. This field is real, measurable, and responds to your conscious attention. Now, visualize this field beginning to pulse with golden light. Feel the vibration increasing. This isn't just visualization, you're actually affecting your body's electromagnetic field, influencing the quantum field around you. Let me share something that most spiritual teachers won't tell you. While connecting with your light nature is powerful, there's a hidden force that can either block or amplify your energy, your emotions. I discovered this during a 3-month isolation retreat in the mountains. Away from the noise of modern life, I began to notice how my emotional state directly affected the quality of light I could perceive around me. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how some days you feel completely dim, disconnected, while other days you're radiating with energy? This isn't random. Your emotional state literally changes your light frequency. And here's the key most people miss. Trying to suppress negative emotions actually dims your light more than feeling them. During my research with quantum physicists, we discovered something remarkable. When people allowed themselves to fully experience their emotions, even difficult ones, their biophoton emissions became more coherent, more powerful. It's like tuning a radio to get a clear signal. You need to acknowledge all frequencies to find the clearest broadcast. Tui, let me share a technique I call emotional light integration. When you're feeling a challenging emotion, instead of trying to push it away, visualize it as a color of light within your body. Maybe anger is deep red, sadness is blue, fear is gray. Now, here's the crucial part. Don't try to change these colors. Instead, breathe into them. Allow them to be present. Watch what happens as you accept rather than resist. What most people experience is extraordinary. These darker colors naturally begin to shift and transform, integrating into your light field rather than blocking it. This isn't about forcing change. It's about allowing transformation through acceptance. Now let's talk about something that changed my entire understanding of human potential. During our research, we discovered that humans don't just emit light, they can consciously direct it. Think of yourself as a living laser. Just as a laser is coherent light focused in one direction, you can learn to focus your energy with similar precision. Here's a profound exercise I want you to try. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Place your hands about 6 inches apart, palms facing each other. Close your eyes and focus your attention on the space between your hands. Many people begin to feel a subtle tingling, a warmth, or a magnetic sensation. This isn't imagination, you're beginning to sense your own light field. Now, slowly move your hands closer together, then further apart. Notice how the sensation changes. This is you actively engaging with your own energy field. With practice, you can learn to extend this field, to direct it with purpose, to use it for healing and transformation. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. Your light field doesn't just affect you, it interacts with every other field it encounters. Have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt the vibe? That's your light field interacting with the energy already present. Once you understand this, you can learn to maintain your frequency, regardless of your environment. Let me share another powerful technique I call field expansion. Start by becoming aware of your heart center. Visualize a small, brilliant point of light there. With each breath, allow this light to expand. First throughout your chest, then your entire body, then extending beyond your physical form. Keep expanding until you feel your field encompassing the entire room. This isn't just visualization, you're actually affecting the quantum field around you. We've measured how this practice changes the electromagnetic environment of entire rooms. People who walk into these spaces report feeling uplifted, energized without knowing why. Here's something critical to understand. Your light field responds to intention. When you set a clear intention while maintaining an expanded field, you're literally programming the quantum field around you. This is why ancient traditions put so much emphasis on clarity of purpose. Your intention shapes the frequency of your light, and that frequency attracts matching experiences. Think of yourself as a living transmitter and receiver. Every thought, every intention, every emotion is broadcasting into the quantum field. But here's the key, you're not just broadcasting, you're also receiving. The question is, are you consciously choosing what frequencies to tune into? This is why I spend the first hour of every morning in what I call frequency alignment. Before checking my phone, before engaging with the world's energy, I tune my own field. Through meditation, breath work, and conscious intention, I set my frequency for the day. This isn't about ignoring reality, it's about choosing which reality you want to participate in. Remember, you're not just a passive observer in this cosmic dance. You're an active creator, a being of light capable of influencing the very fabric of reality. The science is clear. Your thoughts, emotions, and intentions create measurable changes in the physical world. The time for playing small is over. The world needs people who understand their true nature as light beings, who are willing to stand in their power and radiate their unique frequency. Your light isn't just for you, it's a gift to the collective consciousness of humanity. So I ask you, what reality will you choose to create? What frequency will you choose to embody? The power is literally in your hands, in your heart, in every cell of your light-filled being. Take a moment now to feel the truth of who you are. Feel the light coursing through your body, extending beyond your physical form. This is your natural state. This is who you've always been. You are not bound by physical limitations. You are not confined by past experiences. You are light, pure consciousness, expressing itself in human form. And when you truly embrace this truth, everything changes. Remember, every time you choose love over fear, gratitude over resentment, joy over despair, you're not just changing your own frequency. You're contributing to the evolution of human consciousness itself. The awakening is happening, the shift is real, and you are an essential part of it. Shine bright, divine light being. The world is ready for your radiance.